as it is. TH, who never really did well in GCS so far. I mean, 4th place is his best result in this tournament. His brother Infi has won it already. His colleague Fly has won it already. But he himself, nah. So it's
a player's forces are under
blue
attack.
versus... Oh, it's Naga first. Oh shit, we need to get in game as soon as possible. Here we go. I gotta adjust the colors on the fly. It's purple versus blue. Purple versus blue. Holy shit, nice donation. I gotta talk about this later. So, TH on Equiles, the patented strategy with the Naga tower push. Oh shit, this is gonna be fun. But ReMinD, of course, knows about it. He has seen this a million times. Against Moon, against Lawliot, against all the other Night Elves. And yesterday he beat Lawliot with a 4-minute tower rush on Ancient Isles. This is slightly different though. It's a Naga, not, what was it yesterday? Oh, no hero tower rush, exactly. So, towers are coming up. Naga, of course, nice to control the opposing units. And I gotta restart Punto real quick. I hope this game lasts for a while. Of course, the shorter the game is, the better it is for TH. Demon Hunter already quite low. Moon Juice is gone, but it's nighttime, so it's regenerating. The second Engine of War is coming. The reason for this tower rush is that ReMinD is, of course, building his Engine of War down at the mercenary camp, and so his base is completely exposed. Needs some time to get the second Engine of War up to defeat the towers here, but his Demon Hunter almost surrounded. High-level damage coming from the Naga. The Priest is, of course, worth 1,000,000 gold at the moment. But the question remains for how long, because the towers are there. 2/3 up, and what a start into this tournament this is. Demon Hunter struggling hard, Archers struggling hard. There's no dust here so far, and it's the beginning of nighttime, so you can always save those Archers. But this Shadow Priest will be running out of mana soonish. And then he has to go back to the Moon Wells, which are quite empty. Engine of War is up, first tower is up, second tower is up, and the third one is about to follow. The damage is there, TH looking good, and ReMinD is struggling hard without evasion. Naga 0 experience, and still it's looking very, very good for him. That was quite hectic, but alright. Gotta swap this as... That's it. So, Demon Hunter back to 50%, but the Moonwell is gone, and he will be kind of supply stuck. But the thing is that everything is out of range now for TH, except the units that are walking into tower range, so he has to crawl up forward. This is some time to breathe for ReMinD. He's restructuring the Moonwells in the back of his base, but there's a shop for TH, and this one is so important for heal scrolls. Exactly, scroll regeneration working already. And the Demon Hunter is diving in, gets another Ice Arrow, and this one dies. First hero down, GG by ReMinD after 5 minutes, and TH continues his dominance over Night Elves with very early tower rushes here on day 6 of the tournament. What a start, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, if you start action pack like this, there's more and more and more to come. Thank you very much, Benham Rock, for 31 euros. Neo, this is the best stream, man. Really enjoy my nights watching Back to Warcraft. Thanks, broski. Holy shit, thank you so much, man. Daily goal already 60% reached, thanks to you. So thanks a lot for the support. Oh boy. That is the best start into a tournament that we could have hoped for. Having this game, and for me, of course, having this nice donation. No time to breathe already, that's right. I hope I can keep my stamina up for the entire day, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 matches today here at GCS Asia, and then, of course, the entire qualifier for GCS Western qualifier. You can still sign up for that. It's register.backtowarcraft.com. So far, 70 players already. Oh, Hate Love Anger is in. Nice. Oh, I can't wait to see Tim play. Oh, I didn't check it today, but this is the best surprise. Anima, Hate Love Anger, Yaws, Blade, Imperious, The Great Wall, Bizarre, Shaddai, Corrupt, Zokul, Star-Shaped, Effect, Thorzane, they're all in. Oh, it's gonna be a good qualifier, man. Orange is in as well. You can see the list of players at register.backtowarcraft.com as well. I don't know, is Chaco online? Hi to Chaco for the second stream. Twitch is a little slow today for me. Like, my entire computer is pretty slow for me. I don't know. Orange is from America or Canada? I'm not too sure. I think America. Okay. Chaco seems not to be online. But okay. He did a good job in the group stage. Unfortunately, all the quarterfinals are played at the same time, which is again a scheduling issue that I would like to change, but, you know, Chinese organizers, right? Also, the two semifinals are at the same time, which means that we won't get one deciding game, as the two guys from the winner bracket final are automatically qualified for GCS. I hope we can get as many games as possible. But it's gonna be a little hard today. How do you feel about Chris Cornell? I was never much a Soundgarden guy. Like, this entire grunge thing is not my cup of tea. But he was very talented, so it's always very sad to see people like this going, that influenced so many people in a mostly good way. Thank you very much, Looney, for the sub with Amazon Prime. Thanks for all the hard work, Neo. Your stream is why I'm up in the morning to watch my favorite game, Warcraft 3. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Thank you very much. You could, if Twitch is not working for you, you could use live streamer. But I mean, 400 people can watch it, so it might not be Twitch's fault. Live streamer could be a good alternative, where you start Twitch streams via VLC player. And the next game is live. It's 1:04 TH after 4 minutes on Echo Owls. Next game is on Amazonia, so I don't think a tower rush is possible here, even though it's a very small map. But I haven't seen it here. ReMinD is switching the color to yellow, and off we go. With another win, TH would already be in the round of, or well, the winner bracket semi-final, which is the second last round here. Of course, this qualifier will not be finished today, but we will know 2 out of the 3 players already. And let's go, let's have some fun. TH in the upper right, going for a non-hero, or well, not a tavern hero, not a non-hero tower rush, but deciding to go for his Archmage. And on the other side, Demon Hunter, plain and simple for ReMinD, who was playing in the yellow trunks this time, as I said. Archers are pulling the creeps, and I wonder how fast he will take on this expansion. This is always the question, like, can the Demon Hunter with Immolation harass your stuff and your creeping and, I mean, the expansion in general? Those are the questions we have to ask. We have a Wisp ready for the detonate, a second one here as well. So he will be able to dispel the water elementals that are definitely necessary for creeping. So far we have seen a lot of Koreans winning in this qualifier. Moon, ReMinD, Lawliot, Focus. The Chinese players were dropping out pretty frequently. And I think only Hu and Lucifer dropped. Younger is in as well, so another Night Out from Korea. So, level 2 is there, and the creeping starts, as the Demon Hunter is at level 2 as well. Well, nice inventory! Circlet and Slippers, that's the dream. On the other side, we have damage and HP, which is also not a bad thing against this Demon Hunter. I wonder if ReMinD is going for Immolation or not. We're going to see about that. Creeping starts, Mud Golem's down immediately. But here's the Detonate, getting 2 of the Water Elementals. The second one is not coming in yet. But here's the Demon Hunter, and he has Immolation skilled and enabled. Getting rid of the second Water Elemental immediately. Can he get the Rock Golem? That would be the biggest thing. Nice micro on this worker. The second one dies, though. And this is what you want with Immolation. Full circle. And what a kill by this Rock Golem. Oh my god, he kills 2 workers. This Rock Golem on a rampage. And the third one, this is disastrous for TH. He's gonna lose the 4th worker if he's not careful enough. Oh boy. And look at this, he's attacking them. No, he controlled the aggro now. But there's an archer, maybe he can last hit it. Oh, that's the reveal, alright. So he gets rid of that, and he gets to level 3 with his Rock Golem, but so many workers have died. Big healing potion, alright, but not what you want. He has to pull new ones. This is all delaying the expansion already, and time for ReMinD to tech. He is 2/3 done, getting the Huntress Hole up most likely. There we go. So no super pressure talent push to beat this, but plain and simple Dryads Bears. As it seems. Just yet. So, time for Immolation again. And at the moment it's just right clicks. Of course he wants the workers because Immolation versus Footman is not working that well. Nice defense by TH. Good positioning of the Footman. And so he retreats for now. Engine of War is making his way onto the map for more creeping. And what's the Archmage gonna do now? I think he needs to put on some pressure just to distract the Demon Hunter from getting level 3 and beyond. ReMinD already with 800 gold floating. Of course he will spend it on a panda and the tier 2 buildings. There we go. And we have not a single tower up yet. The expansion is not up too. It's not a big delay because he pulled a lot of workers immediately after the creep jack. But in resources, man, this cost him a lot. A lot of gold to replace the workers and a lot of lumber because he pulled the militia again. First kill for the panda already, and he might get the second one. No boots on ReMinD's side, but as heroes are usually a little faster than units, he's getting level 3 from this. Shredder being bought by ReMinD, nicely done, but TH with the cancellation here as well, which is not that bad. He doesn't have the damage to contest the Shredder at the moment. Demon Hunter's coming from the top. Huh. Not exchanging a few hits. Ah, there we go, with the help of the Engine of War. So, the Archmage needs a shop, but he doesn't have one. That's dangerous. He only has 300 HP. With the Breath of Fire, Mana Burn, some right clicks. Easy to do. Engines of Laura coming up, and the harass continues, and we will be so lucky to see that there's no tower ready yet. He has a Shredder to defend, though. That's quite nice. Panda is a little distracted. We have the 1-1-1 build, by the way. Mana Burn, Immolation, Evasion. Here's the Breath of Fire and more damage coming in. Oh, this is not looking good for TH. What a revenge from ReMinD. Coming back in full force after this 4-minute defeat. Oh, that hurt so bad. People are screaming in grief. And he wipes out the entire peasant line. Might result in a town portal, though. Wow, he's playing with fire. Does he have another breath? No, he doesn't. Otherwise, the Archmage could have died. But big damage output. Complete wipeout of the peasant line. We do have a tier 2 tech, but that's about it. The expansion costs a hell of a lot. Tier 3 is on the way. Laws are ready. And with Dryads, this is not getting easier. Early Ancient of Wind. Okay. He is expecting Zeppelin play.
A town is under siege. The player's forces are under attack.
And he comes in again. He has the big potion. So he doesn't need the shop currently. Oh, the Zapper gets rid of the Ancient of Wind, but he bought the Zeppelin! This was definitely what the Archmage wanted to get, and now we have Dryads here with slow, but he doesn't get it just yet. Okay, with the potion being used, he should be safe.
Under attack.
What an action-packed game we have to our hands here. It's slowing down a little, but that's just because ReMinD is stepping away from full throttle mode to get his bears up, and then we will see how much damage he can do to the expansion. Zeppelin on the side of TH as well. One of the best Zeppelin micro players. Of course, Moon invented it. TH perfected it. And the Panda struggles to fight level 3. No counter expansion by ReMinD, by the way. Only going for bears, as tier 3 is finished, lining up with this bear perfectly. Of course, with Dryads it's not that easy, as the Zeppelin is constantly slowed and being able to attack it. But there we go. Saving the footman first. Oh, the Archmage can run away. He has boots now, alright. That's the reason he can get away. But the first bear is here with rejuvenation. We have 2 towers. An interesting blacksmith position. Usually you see it here to fortify the town hall. But alright. Now that normal damage is online for ReMinD, he can creep harder spots. This is it. Natural expansion for him. Solo creeping on the Panda, but the Naga is coming with the Zeppelin. Panda gets... it's bolted though. And this is good damage by TH. He might be able to get the first bear, and that would be huge. Okay, 2 more are coming. This is too hard for him. Naga in problem. Saved. There's not enough damage to get rid of this Panda. And ReMinD with a good reaction, saving the creep spots to himself, and potion of greater mana for the Panda. Well done. 3 and 1 for the humans. Double Arcane Sanctum and Rifleman. Of course, he has no time at the moment to go for workshops. The money must be invested into Rifleman. Master upgrade is done, as you saw, and here's the expansion. Interestingly, he did not go for a second Engine of Wind again, so this was a one-trick pony somehow. Level 4 Demon Hunter. He's running away with experience so fast. 4 and 3. Replenishment potion, very nice. Shop in the middle, so we know the siege starts with bears and Dryads this time. It is only 2 towers. They are in a good position though, but the Panda should be able to get rid of them. There's the first Breath of Fire. Wow, 4 siege bears. No roar yet. But, there we go. Massive damage boost. Plus 10 damage on everything. He comes in with 2 riflemen though, getting rid of the first Dryad immediately. The damage output is okay, but for how long? He has to kite, and he has to kite a lot. That's why he prioritized the sorceress a lot. Archmage in the middle of the map sees, okay, I can't do anything against this shop here. But the expansion is alive. The workers suffered though. Militia is coming in, the Shredder is coming in. He calls everything that he can, but the Breath of Fire was a massive hit to the HP pool, and everything will be dying with the next one, which is up already. Only 70 mana points. He's lining up. Ah, kills this one with his stick. Oh, catching the rifleman off guard. This is not good. This is, oh, what was that? I don't know. Wasted breath. Okay, simple math. There's 2 towers in the expansion. There's 1 tower in the base. So let's go for the base. Shop is down. No more breakers. Oh, the Zeppelin is mispositioned. And down. What can TH do anymore? He has a supply lead, strange enough, by 6. But all this time ReMinD is using to get his own expansion up. Don't forget about that. experience here. Naga still level 1. But this is a very good start for TH again. First bear is almost down, second bear almost down. He doesn't use the staff on this panda, on the bear. Drunken Hate's Breath of Fire was tremendous. Finally there's the staff. TP out, but he will lose only 1. Wow, that was a good save actually. But without the shop, oh, he portaled to his expo. He had, okay, he had a scroll of regen. Alright. Alright. So, oh, the Tree of Life was cancelled somehow. Interesting. Maybe that's where TH went. But the inventory is empty. There's no potions, scrolls, or anything anymore. Only the priests that are healing against it. But the panda's out of mana. Did he use the big mana potion already? Yes, he did. That was a lot of Breath of Fire so far. But he has clarities here. That's why the shop is positioned there. And there we have it. Zapper? Alright. Didn't see that. Yeah, okay.
A player's forces are under attack.
I wonder if he can afford to do it again, as he has 60 supply, 400 gold. And the Zeppelin is constantly scouting it, so... might be a good time for new Zappers. There's only 1 available currently, though. And Nature's Blessing is there, so that won't be enough. When will he break out of this? Shop is back up, so breakers are there again, but no mortar teams the entire game. He's sticking to Rifleman. And he moves out. With a 15 food advantage, but where's the damage coming from? Blizzard would be great, but he doesn't have that yet. The Rifleman in a bad position. Shouldn't be too close to the bears. He can't really establish the breaker wall. Level 4 panda. Exactly, that's why the Breath of Fire hits so bad against the casters the entire time. So important to burn the mana down to below 70. And TH lost a lot of supply here. As ReMinD is breaking upkeep. The expo is up. Not running yet, but he used that time. And we still do not see a transition to mortar teams. He doesn't want to go for it. 61 food for the Chinese. 55 for the Korean. Shredder is there to help again. Did he get the potions and stuff? Oh, Invis cast, nicely done. But it is a level 5 Demon Hunter already. Double heal scroll on his side is key to victory. There's only an invul left. And ReMinD here thinks, fuck. Should have scouted that somehow. Both players are breathing for a little while.
A player's forces are under attack.
Taking some time, thinking about the next steps. It's a 2-level difference on both heroes, so it's a 4-level difference in general. And once the heroes go to 5-5 and beyond, this is so hard to crack.
A player's forces are under attack.
Can he establish the breaker wall this time? Can he protect his casters and riflemen? There's not much creativity coming from ReMinD. We don't see an Engine of Wind still. No Fury Dragons for the AoE. No Chimera transition, which he really doesn't need. But no, it's just Dryad Bears. It's not too many priests, so I think it's okay. I'm still advising to go for Blizzard.
A player's forces are under attack.
So many Dryads. Okay, Demon Hunter is diving in. He wants the fight now with an anti-magic potion. Archmage is already pretty low. 70 food versus 76. How far from level 6? Okay, very far from the level up. We have Fog Lightning there though, so a little area of effect on the side of TH finally. Heal Scroll being used. That was the first one. One more to go. And the Shredder is doing a fantastic job, but the breakers are falling. He doesn't have the damage. Now that the Demon Hunter is out, maybe that's the opening for TH to come back in this. First bear is down, Staff is on cooldown, second heal scroll being used, Panda in focus. Good crowd control, but doesn't get the kill as TH, his numbers are dwindling here. He needs to get more kills somehow, but the bears are tanking so much. Demon Hunter is back, coming on with 2 Dryads from the left, and it's time to clean up that mess. But everything is red here. Can he focus the Panda? Oh, Fork Lightning. The Naga's down thanks to a mana burn. Level up saves the Panda and the Staff as well. Gigantic play by ReMinD, and he wins the second set. Makes it 1-1 equalizer here. Wow, what a play. That was strong. ReMinD is back after losing to this 4-minute tower rush in the first map, or on Echo Isles. He came back strong with a great harass, with a little assistance from the Rock Golem. Let's not forget about that. The Rock Golem killed 2 peasants. But he was constantly there, pushing the right buttons, never too aggressive. And with the right amount of patience, he was finally able to crack that. I don't know if it was the right call for TH to move out there already and not go into mortar teams, especially against this amount of Dryads. Mortar teams would have been so good. Thank you very much, Underwood Frank, for the 8-month resub. No problem, my friends, he says. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm checking the WeChat group to see if we have results from other games. As simultaneously played is Shun versus Younger, Moon versus Lawliot, and Focus versus Sini. No GG anymore these days. That is wrong because in NattyCB you don't see the chat. So they type GG all the time. You just don't see it. Any results? I know GH121. Yeah, this Chinese WeChat group is really helpful when all these games are played at the same time. Right. Once I have updates, of course, I will update this for you. Is Liquipedia updated? Yes, it is. Thank you very much, whoever is doing it. Good morning, Messermann. Yeah, it's gonna be a long-ass day here. Huge bear fight on TM. Alright. I think it's over now, right? You need a Pit Lord to counter the Naga? Yeah, of course. That is maybe not the best advice that you can get here on the stream. TH113 Game 3 coming up. Little Twitter coverage here for the guys at home. And maybe we can attract some new viewers if you use hashtags and stuff like that. I don't really know how that works. I mean, I know how that works, but I always wonder, like, who is searching on Twitter for, like, hashtag Warcraft 3 or something? Not too many, I think. Ah, Phantom Lancer. I see. That makes a lot more sense. And I'm an idiot. As I said, it was I was home at, like, I don't know, how late was I home? 3:30. Because I met with Mr. Love, who is an international Smash commentator. And it was a lot of fun, man. It was a really cool evening. Like, all my friends are not watching esports or don't play any games apart from maybe GTA or something like that. And being in contact with esports people is always nice. I met Hightech already. That was a pleasure. Basically, every time you meet someone from the scene, it's just great. And later on, I will go to that Smash event and watch the finals there. If my knee is getting better. Otherwise, this would be torture for me. But I think it's fine. Have you met Slacks? Unfortunately a lot. He's hilarious. At first I thought he's like super not funny and an attention whore or something, but then I got his humor and it's really good. I never met Red Eye, but I wrote with him a bit back and forth when he released his book about casting, which is really good. If you want to be a commentator, what's his homepage again? Red Eye HD or something? Yeah. There's an entire PDF by Red Eye about shoutcasting. Somewhere on his homepage, which is, I don't know. Loliad 1-0 against Moon. Thank you very much. So yeah, I read that book and it was really helpful, and it was just before our Gamescom cast, so I talked to him a bit about it. As TH versus ReMinD, game 3 is live, and maybe we can jump into the third game of Loliad versus Moon afterwards, which would be the best thing.
Ready to work.
Oh, there's the stream for the Smash tournament. Nice. So
ready to work.
Blue and yellow. There we go. It's 1-1. And once I have restarted this tool and cast this. Last Refuge. Now I expect multi teams. I mean, playing on Last Refuge without multi teams is not really possible, I think. Because the positions for that are just so good. But look at the sneaky play by ReMinD. Positioning the Engine of War here. Not here. Not here. Not here. Not here. But there. Nobody would expect that usually. And he can use it to attack the expansion, which will be coming up here. It's gonna be interesting. Demon Hunter again. We see a lot of Wardens on Last Refuge recently. From Jack and Younger and Loliad, but ReMinD sticking to his Demon Hunter. Of course, we have an Archmage here. Not the biggest surprise. And yeah, this Engine of War is really interesting. I wonder if he will back it up with a second Engine of War. And for Huntress, it's kind of too late.
A player's forces are under attack.
This would expose a potential expansion of his, as usually the Engine of War is protecting the Tree of Life in the upper left. Now he's here to attack. And creeping is a little slower, because the Demon Hunter has to walk all the way there. As TH... Oh. Whoa.
A town is under siege.
The Murloc spot first? That's interesting. See a Wisp coming, but this is not the expansion, this is not the Merc camp. It doesn't give him too much. Not even level 2 or something, so why is he going for that? Militia being morphed back to peasants.
A town is under siege.
Scouting already, no tier 2 and no expansion. Is he calling new militia already? No tier 2 tech. Whoa, a human playing on last refuge without an expansion. This will be a rifle push, most likely. Imperius is influencing the world.
A town is under siege.
The loser of this map will drop down to the lower bracket. The winner is in the winner bracket semifinal, which is a huge step towards Shanghai. The winner of this will meet most likely Focus or Cine. But Focus should be the big favorite there. So, if he goes for a push on early tier 2, he needs level 3. That's a guarantee. ReMinD with a very late tech, right? Yeah, pretty much. Blacksmith, lumber mill. Yeah, rifle push.
A town is under siege.
Ah, okay, it was the Huntress transition. That's why. That's why it's so late. Yeah, of course, I saw the Huntress all the entire time. I'm just stupid sometimes. Demon Hunter's losing a lot of HP, but therefore the Huntress goes away. Does he have a second engine of war somewhere? No. If he tears this down, ReMinD is in huge problems. There's no repair. You can just right click it, but he lets go. Oh boy. Yeah, the damage was not enough. And now he's trapped, maybe? Oh, the damage against the Demon Hunter. There's no evasion. You see it clearly. And so he goes away. Tier 2 is almost done. Do we have a shop? No, but the first riflemen are coming. But good thing for ReMinD to keep his only production building up. He needs more Huntress and units in general. Here comes the shop. No water elemental, no surround, so the Huntress are safe. Do we have the first upgrade already for the riflemen? Nope. Just 0-0. Militia being called, being sent back. TH not really sure what to do. And of course, playing one base gives the Night Elf a lot less options to attack, but this Arcane Bolt is a gift, and the Archmage is in problems. He has no staff. He might be forced into a town portal, or he dies. He uses the town portal. Great reaction by ReMinD. And what can he do? Mana burn, Huntress attack, Archmage down. TH is struggling. His timing push is out the window. He can scratch that for sure. He goes to the tavern with a rifleman. Is he about to buy this out? Oh, Naga. Only a Naga. Damage on the Demon Hunter doesn't really work now that he's level 2. Or is it? He has the town portal and gets the rifleman. Great push by ReMinD. He was facing so much pressure in the games before. Calm as a rock, he stands there. Naga second for both. Of course, he's aware the push is coming soonish, even though it's weakened by only a level 2 Archmage, which is also delayed. The fight for the AOW continues. But he doesn't have the damage. It would be... Oh my god, the Naga is dead. So dead. ReMinD is now toying with him. TH is playing StarCraft, and yeah, this is not his tournament. Never won a medal at GCS. Failed to qualify in the first qualifier in a group with Jamiko, I think. Or Romantic, I'm not too sure. And now, this time he made it through the playoffs. He looked so strong. But this is not cutting it! And ReMinD taking this home after 7 minutes. The one base play, not the best idea. And ReMinD capitalizing from that, killing the heroes, and without the heroes the push doesn't work. And so he realizes that, boom! Out of the winner bracket he is already in round 1. That's a big upset. And most likely we will have the never-ending Zotac Cup final, Focus versus ReMinD. 4 slot to Shanghai. I have